Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo, and this is going to be your daily hope for, I guess it's new moon energy. I did a new moon collective reading, and wow, it should get real fast. Yeah. So, let's see what angel messages we could get out for today, for the weekend. I guess this will be your weekend hope. We'll pull some tarot. We'll see what's going on. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Look at that. Yeah, massively, I'd say. One more, please. Have faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So we have new beginnings coming, huh? The divine having our back. Absolutely. Let's use the money deck. A law of attraction deck, more like it. All right, tell me about this communication angel message, please. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Once you are able to achieve and constantly maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with the who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. So there's something about a life purpose involving communication and the arts that will bring somebody a lot of financial stability. Oh, all right then. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. So it's just your perception that says there's a shortage of things. Card number 56 equals an 11, brand new beginning. Card 4, it's about the foundation and the stability. The angels are guiding you towards foundational stability and holding on to what you know, using what you know to create a solid foundation. You fear, there's definitely some lack fear mentality here with this, stepping into the power that is you. What's this new beginning about here? If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking, the same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception as well as the results that you allow. As you observe the enormous difference in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achieving than action alone. Spirit stepping in. There is something on the horizon that you can't see yet. That's where faith and hope step into the situation and into play. So what more is it that brings things forward? It's your alignment. It's the divine, it's the law of attraction answering to the alignment that is you. This is the Return of Spirit guidebook. And these are the Return of Spirit cards. Oh, there we go. Simplicity. Keep things simple. So, things can be simple, and a lot of times when we apply our mind or our limiting beliefs due to lack or whichever we have there, it complicates things. It complicates things because the divine is trying to bring things to you effortlessly, but if you set in the vibration that you will not receive without putting in effort, then that's the issue. You have to keep things simple here. Let's remember and read simplicity. Well, simplicity is gone, is it? There it is. Found it. It's something that you have to look for within yourself to really get into a I'm going to do nothing and see what the divine brings me situation, trusting that the seeds you've already laid are very well planted. Life can sometimes become very complicated. The Simplicity card comes when the demands of life start to overwhelm us. It's time to get back to basics. It's time to take a time out, so you have the space to breathe and the quiet to think. It's time for a full assessment of what is and is not working in your life right now. Are you overfilling your plate with too many tasks and errands? Are you involved in a complicated or emotionally draining relationship? Perhaps you have been working too much or taking too many classes, leaving no spare time for you. The Simplicity card comes to ask that you give your life an evaluation. Take the time out you need and start to get clear about what brings you sustenance in your life. While life may never be easy, your life does need to allow for a sense of ease. We can lose our sense of self and our inner connection to spirit when we are overwhelmed with the demands and happenings of the world around us. Spirit is calling you to begin making yourself a priority in your own life. They are asking that you put yourself and those things which help you feel closer to Source in front of everything else. You need a reprieve from the chaotic and hectic energy you are experiencing right now. When you are in touch with yourself and with Source, it helps to make life more manageable. It helps you to feel steady on your feet and aids you in removing those things which do not align with your highest good. It also frees your energy so you have plenty to give to those things which you do choose to keep in your life. So there's something about complicating things and the energy that is around. You need a break in order to find your center, to find that vibrational equivalent that, I see, tuning your dial into the frequency of what it is you have manifested. In order to hear from Spirit, you can't be so darn busy, apparently. So we have the Work Your Light Oracle Guidebook here. Let's see, Work Your Light. What message do we have from Spirit about that? You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So if you need help, you've been feeling like you are at absolute odds trying to face all of this stuff, perhaps there are people there to help you keep it simple and to remind you to relax, to remind you that Rome was not built in a day. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So there you go. It's really truly about remembering to play and to keep things simple, because that's when the divine can work in the background and truly help you bring all your dreams to fruition. A lot of times when we get busy trying to effort and trying to bring things to fruition in our lives, we really end up putting the divine in a hard situation, because our efforts a lot of times put out energy that the divine has to work through and create a symbiotic flow with. How does the divine work with efforting energy and create a symbiotic flow when the energy you're putting out very possibly could be in the wrong direction, or to the wrong person, or to the wrong thing, or to the wrong job, or to the wrong this, or to the wrong that? Something definitely about coming into calling in your tribe for help here. Soul family. Now we have an 8. It's about absolute work. 8s are about what it is that you create. Even in the tarot, the 8 of Wands are messages. We send messages to create what? Energetic flow, to create an understanding. It's about bringing something into understanding or the fruition of. So even the 8 of Pentacles is buckling down, getting the work done, being a soul master of your work, right? The 8 of Cups is all about walking away to wish fulfillment, doing what it takes to follow the right path for wish fulfillment. The 8 of Swords is being a self-imposed prison, all up in your thoughts, your head, your everything. It's all stuck up there, and you end up feeling like you're imprisoned amongst what you're trying to create. And this is why the divine needs you to play, to have fun. Don't be so serious. Enjoy. There's a new start. This is reduces. It's on page 74, which reduces to 11. This is the card of new starts, and this card reduces to an 11. So go look up what 11 means. Go look that up. I'm telling you, it's very important to what's going on here for you. Okay? Soul family. It is time to call in your soul family and support team, people who get you at a soul level, people who are the same kind of weird as you, people who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you haven't already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as a therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune in to what kind of support you need now. Call them in. Let's just simply pray. Ask the divine to say that I am willing, I am wanting my support team, my soul family. I call them into me now to bring support to me, because I too need support. You cannot pull all the balls up in the air all times all by yourself. Your support team, angels, guides, the divine, everybody around you that is there for soul growth is trying to support you, and it's about keeping it simple. Keep it simple and have fun, celebrate and play. Card number 74, let's read it. These cards are not far apart in this book either, so I'd have to say that there's a culmination energy coming together. You're not far off your mark. You are like in a parallel dimension, switching back and forth between. And it's about keeping it simple, keeping your center while you have one foot in one thing and one foot in another, finding that balance. But remembering that the you that is you, the loving energy of the universe that is you, is here to absolutely be that energy. And the best way to enjoy it is to keep it simple, to understand that you are not here alone, to understand that you need to ask for help, pray, call in your soul tribe, whatever it is. Perhaps there's something about writing something down and having I get my writing stone here. It's about writing something down and getting really in tune with your soul that way. Helps you get you out of your head. It helps, writing things down helps combine your head, what you're thinking, with what you're feeling. And it gives much more clarity and also compassion for you and yourself. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm getting. Stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time out to do something without being attached to the outcome. You are being called to rest and play and learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh. The best medicine around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more you switch off your mind, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide. When we do things without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other. Make play a compulsory part of your day. Schedule it. Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, you are in your spirit. And when you are in your spirit, you fall into flow with life. It's about flowing with the divine, my friends. How do you play? What do you do to have fun? What lights you up? If you have been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate how far you've come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on to the next thing. Take a moment to throw a party, go on vacation, or have some fun. Celebrate yourself. The divine celebrates you. We need you to celebrate you too. Beautiful. That part wasn't in the book. I said that part. Just saying. All right. Let's pull some tarot on this, shall we, darlings? Yes, we shall. All right. Communication involving the arts. Okay. Well, that was fast. So, something that is karmically you're tied to involving a King of Cups, feeling very much in your feels about a contract that you have with the divine and what you are supposed to create in this world, and you know it. You know it. You know it. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money you feel up in your feels about. Is somebody here thinking that spiritual work should not bring you financial gain? Because that is not true at all. Do not let others set the standard about how much money you should have. This is about having an internal emotional balance based on something that is a soul calling in this life that you feel attached to in some way, can't let go of. It's a very spiritual journey, a very spiritual lesson between how we feel money is a bad thing, or those who have a lot of money are evil people, or perhaps they do the devil's work. Have you heard that many times? I heard that many times growing up. Those who have money do the devil's work, because, you know, no one rightly can have that kind of money and actually be doing something spiritual or just. If you follow after money or you want to create money for yourself, it's evil. BS. Sorry about that, but I call BS on that every single day. It is a reality here in this life that we are to create, to grow. And one of the things that we see in the 3D of how much we have grown and what we can create is a lot of times monetary value. Whether people are giving you that money and you call it for a nonprofit organization, whatever it is, the people that are giving you that money had to go make that money. Okay, keep that in mind. Money in and of itself is not the root of all evil. What your attachment to it can be. There's great clarity and great happiness coming. We could be dealing with a co-team here between a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo, something to do with a child perhaps, and how a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is attached to a belief set regarding a child, or attached to a belief set of a happy outcome. The happy outcome is I need to be without money. Perhaps that's the happy outcome for you. I need to be without money in order to bring my spiritual journey to fruition. Well, I'm telling you, when you step into this spiritual journey, regardless of if people are giving you money to do this thing and you call it nonprofit or not, money is still what is going to be needed to bring this forward. Unless you are starting from a place that does not need a fund to move forward. There's a lot of clarity that's going to be brought to somebody about how it is you can actually make money, and money is going to come to you when you don't even think it is, just by stepping into the power that is you and truly taking your love forward to the universe. Yeah, it's going to bring you money. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. The divine is going to provide for you. Well, the divine can't provide for me, because if the divine provides for me a financial way, then, well, wait a sec. How does that work? Keep it simple and understand that when you put your heart into something that truly means something to you, you cannot help but have the 3D world respond in like to what you're putting out there. And there's something that you're going to be very passionate about. You need to get into touch with somebody who knows how to have fun. In and out energy. There's something your soul is calling you to here. It could be something to do with children. Have hope and faith. There's something positive and new on the horizon you can't see yet. Go play with your kids. What is it? A wish granted. Could be a soulmate coming your way. It could be an ending to what you've ever believed, period, about wishes coming true. A soul connect of what you wish and dream to come true, and an ending based on how that all happens in the first place. This ending, look at that, putting the burdens down. This is absolute enlightenment at a soul level, and putting the burdens down to how it is you make your wishes granted. How it is that your wishes come to fruition in this life. The divine has so much to do with it. This is a soul learning and a soul journey. Something you've been dealing with for a very long time. And this could be a belief about how it is you earn money, how it is you bring finances into this world for yourself that you have learnt as a child. Putting the burdens down, absolute, letting that part die so that you can have those wishes granted. I'm telling you, the divine is going to bring wishes granted to you based on seeds you had planted a long time ago, and you're not going to have a choice when these wishes granted come in then to put down the burdens to the BS and the thoughts and the process you've carried along all this time. You're not going to have a choice, and it's all going to come through you taking time off and playing. Yeah, all this time off we've had, how many people have actually, I'd love to know, have actually been provided for out of the clear blue, whether it's a government check or otherwise. And that information coming in, this information coming in is going to come in fast and furious, possibly from a Virgo. And man, is it going to put you in hermit mode. Why? Because you can't deny the truth. You can't deny the truth, and you're going to have to think about it, feel about it, root yourself in it. Because why? Somehow, shape, or form, we need to make sense of what the divine's doing. Are you kidding me? Things can come to me without effort? I don't have to effort. I can just do what I love, and beauty's going to come my way. That's truth coming at you furiously. Absolute enlightenment from that truth coming at you furiously. I love you guys so much. Man, the people that watch this channel, I'm telling you, you take the hits. You take the hits as to what Spirit's delivering. I know, because I take them hits too. Damn. They aren't easy at times. No, they're not. They're not easy to take those hits and the messages that come. But I'm telling you, are they powerful, powerful messages coming? Powerful messages coming. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So what in your life is thriving? What's the beauty that's around you? I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And when you feel good, that's when you amass a beauty for yourself. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. You are the love of the universe. You all need to go listen to that full moon reading. Was it ever powerful? Man, it even took me aback. Look at that. I can't make this crap up. In stillness, I receive not just messages from Spirit, but in being still, you receive financial gain, because you actually start to learn how it is to attract the abundance that you desire in stillness. Yet appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractive power. What are you appreciating today? Is it that you're learning how to manifest without, you know, efforting so much? Going with divine inspired action? Even in the job place? People say, well, I still have to go to work, Halo. I still have to do this and I still have to do that. Yep, okay, if you want to have money and that's where you're starting from, absolutely you have to. If that's how you feel, then absolutely you have to. But what can you create for yourself? And using your talents and skills, even in the workplace, what can you create? What is the divine calling you to create? Even in the workplace, where you work for somebody else, what's the divine calling you to create? Dear you, Check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind your actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness, like working at a job. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives. Then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. In stillness I receive. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.